What is up, Giants fans? It is your boy Jay Diamonds. We are back at it with another New York Giants video. Back at it with another New York Giants banger. If this is your first time watching, make sure you leave a like, make sure you comment, and make sure that subscribe button and join the Dime Dropper gang. Now let's hop right into this one. So Ralph Vacchiano yesterday of SNY.com came out with an article stating that the Giants and the Jets are both strongly interested in Ahmad Gardner. Now let's hop right into this one. It says that both teams will be bringing him in for one of their top 30 pre-draft visits, according to an NFL source. And while an official visit doesn't always mean a team is considered picking a player, Gardner is widely considered the best cornerback in the draft and is clearly in play for the Giants at picks 5 and 7 and the Jets at 4 and 10. Now, if you also didn't know, Joe Shane also had a personal dinner with Ahmad Gardner last Wednesday, and that's just something that I expected. I think the Giants are sitting at where they are right now is that they don't need a cornerback. They don't need a cornerback right now. They don't. But when we're talking about the possibility of a James Bradbury trade, as soon as that happens, cornerback is officially a need for the New York Giants, in my opinion. And Ahmad Gardner is a guy that I feel like the Giants can take at number 5 or definitely at number 7. Now with the Jets, we can't forget about the Jets, because the Jets could easily take my number 4, and then we're stuck without Gardner on our board when we are going to pick at 5th or 7th. The Jets, with their 4th or 10th selections, I don't think the Jets will be able to get him at 10. I don't believe they would, because I feel like the Giants will be locked in on grabbing a guy like him, definitely if a Bradbury trade happens at 7 or 5. Now 4, I think it's a big possibility that the Jets might be interested in taking at number 4, knowing that Tyreek Hill just came to your division, Stephon Diggs in your division. You need to find a cornerback that can hold down the fort for the next 10 years. You know, your franchise cornerback, and Ahmad Gardner is the best cornerback in this draft, and most likely will be that guy for whatever team selects him. I love him. He's long, he's lengthy, 6'3", almost 200 pounds. A lot of people said that going into the NFL draft combine that he isn't the fastest of them all, and then he ran fast at the combine, you know, and with the drills they have, the cornerback is doing, he just looked it very, like, he just felt in sync. He felt fluid. It felt natural. It felt natural watching him in those cornerback drills at the combine. And I think he has all of the assets. He has all of the tangibles that you need to play corner. First off, he's savvy. He has the confidence. The savviness is all the way there. And when we're talking about the top cornerbacks in the league, we think of a guy like Jalen Ramsey. What is one thing Jalen Ramsey does? He's going to trash talk, and he's going to let you know what he's doing on the field and off the field. He's going to let you know. And I feel like Ahmad Gardner is the type of guy that changes the attitude of the defense. He brings that savviness. He brings that confidence. He brings that arrogance, you know, in a good way, but he brings that arrogance to the defense, and it just helps everyone all around, you know what I'm saying? I think Xavier McKinney would love to have another young running mate in the secondary with him, you know what I'm saying? We just cut Logan Ryan. Jabril Peppers went to the New England Patriots yesterday, so, you know, safety is also in play. But with Ahmad Gardner and the New York Giants, it's a perfect fit. It's a perfect fit with Wink Martindale's scheme. And what is one thing that the Ravens did? I have mentioned this back when the Giants first hired Wink Martindale. They drafted Marlon Humphrey, a very aggressive press man corner. And the Giants want to resemble that with the Wink Martindale's defense in New York. Ahmad Gardner is a damn well good place to start at corner, you know what I'm saying? A press man type corner, aggressive, you know what I'm saying? Never allowed a touchdown. Not one single touchdown was allowed from Ahmad Gardner all of his 3 years at Cincinnati. That is insane. And a lot of people say, this is one thing people say about Ahmad Gardner, is that he didn't play in the toughest division. He didn't play in the toughest conference at Cincinnati. You know, Cincinnati is basically like the only team in that conference. And one thing I rebutted with that is, when he went up against Alabama, he locked down the fort on Jameson Williams and John Mechie and those boys. He played a good game in those games. He had those guys quiet. So when we're talking about he didn't play in the strongest conference, well, I feel like Ahmad Gardner is a big game player. He's one of those guys that you ain't gotta worry about him selling the game when the time is now. When all of the checkerboards are pushed to the middle of the table, Ahmad Gardner is one of those guys that step up and makes that play. He's not the guy that gives up the game-winning touchdown. He's the guy that makes the game-winning stop. He's the guy that makes that game-winning play. And I just think that the Giants with the defense, which we can't forget is, not the biggest strong suit, he might be the perfect fit for the Giants. And like I said, as soon as James Bradberry is traded, that is when I feel like Ahmad Gardner is probably, depending on how the board goes, depending on how the Giants want to assess best player available, which is what they've, quoted a lot of times. Joe Shane personally has quoted a lot of times what he wanted to do in the draft. And even Brian Dable yesterday said it also, that he wants to go BPA. Ahmad Gardner might be that guy. He just might be that guy, and I would not be upset at all if he's a Giant after the first round. I would not be upset. I won't, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like he's a player that's worth getting taken in the top 10. You know what I'm saying? He's very worth it. But if you guys enjoyed this, let me know down below in the comment section. Leave a like, comment, hit the subscribe button. And until then, it's Big Boy J Dimes. I am out. Go Giants. Love you, boys. Peace.